Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, we're going to take a look at some films in my collection starring Will Smith. So without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at some really cool Will Smith films. Starting with one that I really enjoyed. Will Smith and Gene Hackman, Regina King, quite a few talents in this one. Enemy of the State. I dug Enemy of the State. I thought this was a really good movie. It came out right when Will Smith was really riding high off of his fame. Good movie. And this movie made Will Smith, gave him the name Mr. Summer Blockbuster Man. And that is Independence Day. Him and Jeff Goldblum, they stole the show in this one. Fantastic movie. They did a sequel to this. It wasn't good. It wasn't good because they didn't have Will Smith in it. It wasn't good. It was just, I'm not going to say it was bad. A lot of the critics hated that movie, called it trash. It wasn't trash. It just wasn't that, or even close to that. Next up is one. Now, I got a little pushback for this one, but I'm gonna stand on what I said. Suicide Squad. I like this version of the Suicide Squad movies better than the last one. Better than the newer one. I like this version better. That's where I'm at with it. So Will Smith played Deadshot in here. Really good movie in my opinion. This was a good movie. I know a lot of people didn't like this one, but I thought it was pretty good. Wasn't the best superhero movie, but it was good. Concussion. I like this movie. I thought it was pretty good. I thought Will Smith did a good job in this movie. His accent was a little, but it was good. I got where he was going with it. The Men in Black trilogy, I liked the first one. I loved the second one. The third one, it was all right. But the first one and the second one, yeah. Men in Black, definitely. I love Men in Black, definitely. Especially the first two films. The Bad Boys trilogy, again, 1 and 2. 3 was just, but I liked 1 and 2. I Am Legend. I really liked this movie. I thought this was a fantastic movie. I thought the end could have been, I don't know. I wanted a different end to the movie. It was a good movie. I just wanted a different end. And I didn't want the dog to die. It was a fantastic movie. The dog dying was sad. It was a good movie, though. I really was torn up when the dog died. I really was. King Richard. Banger. Really good movie. Really. This movie right here really showcased certain movies that certain actors do showcase their talent, even though a lot of their movies are really good. Certain ones that just stand out amongst the rest. And this is a standout Will Smith performance. It really is. King Richard. Good movie. I, Robot. This was a decent movie. This was decent. It was decent. It was decent. Aladdin. Live action version. I think Will Smith did a good job as the genie. I really did. And I think a lot of people agreed. He did a good job as the genie. For a live-action version of Aladdin, I think this was a good movie, and I think Will Smith did a great job. That's my opinion. Here's one. This is, now, Will Smith got a lot of good movies, especially a lot of his earlier movies. They're good. But to me, this is his best performance, and that's The Pursuit of Happiness, where he played with his son, his real-life son. This movie was emotional. It had scenes that'll make you cry, based off of a true story. The scene that really broke me down was the scene in the train. Well, I think it was a train station. The train station or bus station bathroom. Whew. It was a couple of scenes in here that broke you down. The scene where he got the job broke you down. This movie had a lot of great scenes in it. The emotions was running high. This is definitely a movie that will make you cry. Most definitely. Ali. I liked Ali. I think Will did a pretty good job in here. I think so. I liked it. I wouldn't rate it super high, but yeah, it was a good movie. Hitch. It was okay. You know, it was all right. Will, a lot of the Will stuff, the earlier stuff, he didn't really have no really bad movies except for Wild Wild West. It wasn't really his fault, but, you know, Hancock, I liked it. This was a good movie, most definitely. Real good movie, actually. Very entertaining. This one I didn't like, but again, this is in an earlier Will Smith movie. This is a later Will Smith movie, and this is Gemini Man. I got it on DVD. I have no desire to get this on Blu-ray or anything else. I heard the 4K for this look amazing, though. I really heard a lot of good things about the 4K, but I'm just not interested. I just didn't like the movie. So to see a bad movie in high resolution does nothing for me. This one, The Legend of Bagger Vance. It was all right. I mean, it was all right. It you know. 7 pounds. 7 pounds. So that's everything that I got starring Will Smith. Let's run it back. 7 pounds. The Legend of Bagger Vance. Gemini Man. Hancock. The prison scene in Hancock was crazy. You know y'all know the scene I'm talking about. Hitch. Ali. The Pursuit of Happiness. Aladdin. I, Robot. King Richard. I Am Legend. Bad Boy Trilogy. Men in Black Trilogy. Concussion. Suicide Squad. Independence Day. And Enemy of the State. Those are some pretty good movies. I enjoyed most of those. There was only 2 of them that I was a little... One was just bad, Gemini Man, and 7 pounds was alright. And The Legend of Bagger Vance was alright for what it was. It was alright. So that's everything Will Smith. Some good stuff. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.